Welcome to Pro Wrestling History Daily Interactive, where I give you the top 5 moments for this day in pro wrestling history in chronological order, and then you put them in your own top 5 order in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and without further ado, let's get our wrestling nerd on. Starting off as we always do in chronological order, 1895. Martin Farmer Burns defeats Evan Strangler Lewis for the American Heavyweight title in Chicago, Illinois. Hitting super fast forward and going all the way to 1986, where the AWA held Wrestle Rock 1986 at the Metrodome in Minneapolis, Minnesota, in front of 22,000 fans. Yes, that Wrestle Rock, the one with the music video. 2 years later in 1988, Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard defeat Lex Luger and Barry Windham for the NWA Tag Team titles in Jacksonville, Florida, after Windham turns on Luger, leaving him for dead. Windham immediately joined the Four Horsemen, creating the most remembered version of that group. 1997, the WWF held its 14th In Your House pay-per-view, subtitled Revenge of the Taker, at the Rochester Community War Memorial Arena in Rochester, New York. The show had 6,477 fans in attendance, and of course, the main event sees The Undertaker, WWF champion, pin Mankind with Paul Bearer after a tombstone piledriver on the title. After the match, Undertaker shot a fireball into Paul Bearer's face. And last but certainly not least, 1999, Rick Rude passes away. Performing for the WWF, WCW, and ECW, Rude wrestled from 1982 until his retirement in 1994 due to injury, with a final match following in 1997. Among other accolades, he was a 4-time world champion, a 3-time WCW International World Heavyweight Champion, a 1-time WCWA World Heavyweight Champion, and a 1-time WWF Intercontinental Champion and 1-time WCW United States Champion. Roode also challenged for the WWF Heavyweight title and the NWA Heavyweight Championships on pay-per-views, competing for the former in the main event of SummerSlam 1990. Following his retirement, Roode managed multiple wrestlers and was the first person to ever show up in 1 week in ECW, WCW, and the WWF. And those were your top 5 moments for this day in pro wrestling history. What's your number 1? Is it Wrestle Rock Rumble? I look forward to finding out what your top 5 is in the comments below. Till next time, take care of yourself and each other.